Jai Gurudev, thank you for joining us today. To start, can you give a brief overview of Saundarya Lahari and its significance in the context of Vedic Dharam? Sansthan, thank you for having me. Saundarya Lahari, composed by Adi Shankaracharya Bhagavad Pad, is a profound text that blends poetry and spirituality. It consists of 100 verses celebrating the beauty and divine feminine energy embodied by the goddess Shakti. It is not just a poetic expression but a guide for spiritual practices aimed at invoking the goddess's blessings, fostering inner beauty, and achieving spiritual enlightenment. The verses seem to focus heavily on physical beauty and the feminine form. How do these themes align with spiritual aspirations? Absolutely, the physical descriptions in Saundarya Lahari serve a deeper purpose. They are symbolic of the divine feminine power representing Shakti, which is essential for creation and sustenance. The verses evoke a sense of admiration for the goddess's form, which leads devotees to meditate on her attributes, ultimately guiding them towards higher consciousness and spiritual awakening. The beauty described is a reflection of the divine presence in the universe. Can you elaborate on a specific verse, perhaps starting with the one that speaks about the navel and its symbolism? Certainly, take for example the verse where the navel of the goddess is compared to a whirlpool in the Ganges. This imagery conveys stability and depth. The navel, often seen as a source of life and nourishment, symbolizes the origin of creation. The goddess, being the mother of the universe, embodies nurturing and sustenance. This metaphor is a reminder for devotees to seek inner stability and the nurturing aspects of divinity. That is fascinating. What about the verses that speak of the goddess's hips and how they are portrayed? The verses referring to the goddess's hips highlight fragility contrasted with strength. This imagery suggests the duality of existence, how beauty can also signify power and resilience. The description of her hips likened to trees by the eroded banks of a river captures this essence beautifully. It invites devotees to recognize the strength within themselves, often hidden beneath societal expectations of beauty. The text addresses the attainment of powers and desires. How do these aspects manifest in the lives of devotees? Indeed, many verses articulate the powers that devotees can acquire through sincere worship and chanting of Saundarya Lahari. The underlying belief is that devotion to the goddess opens pathways to various forms of success, material, spiritual, and relational. Devotees report experiencing fulfillment of desires and overcoming obstacles, which reflects the transformative power of divine grace. The concept of grace seems central to the text. How is this connected to the worship practices recommended within Vedic Dharma Sansthan? Grace is indeed pivotal. The rituals and practices encouraged in Vedic Dharma Sansthan, such as chanting specific verses, meditating on the goddess's form, and performing pujas, are designed to cultivate a sincere connection with the divine. Through these practices, devotees align themselves with the goddess's energies, inviting grace into their lives. It is a reciprocal relationship where devotional leads to divine blessings. In your experience, what impact does Saundarya Lahari have on contemporary practitioners? Practitioners often find profound solace and empowerment in the verses. Many report a deeper understanding of their inner selves, a renewed sense of purpose, and an enhanced appreciation for the divine feminine. It's a source of inspiration that transcends mere recitation. It transforms lives, nurturing both spiritual growth and emotional well being. Thank you for such insightful reflections. Finally, how do you envision the future of Saundarya Lahari in promoting spiritual and cultural values? I believe Saundarya Lahari will continue to be a guiding light for future generations. Its timeless wisdom resonates with the ongoing quest for identity, beauty, and divinity. As more people explore spiritual practices, this text will likely gain renewed interest, fostering an understanding of the balance between the material and the spiritual, encouraging respect for the feminine energy and promoting universal harmony. Thank you for sharing your insights today. It's been enlightening to discuss the profound layers of Saundarya Lahari with you. Thank you. It's been a pleasure discussing such a cherished text. May it inspire and uplift many souls. Jai Gurudev.